So press position wise, we said maybe a little bit more tilt if we can. What you're looking for, obviously from this angle you can't see, but you want to get your sort of shaft angle that way and your spine angle to be sort of roughly 90 degrees. If you're too upright, you're going to have a little bit different reach in the ground, and then you're going to be forced to almost lean forward during the swing, which will throw the club a bit out to it. Okay? The main focus now in terms of the swing, what we're trying to create as that club goes back, is a bit more wrist hinge. Okay, you can see there now there's more of a lift with the arms. In some ways your left foot just sort of starting off the ground. Everything sort of just comes up and away from the golf ball. What we're looking to do now at this point would be to hinge the wrists. Okay, now you're probably a smidgen late. I'd expect roughly, ideally, when your hands and arms are here, the club would have hinged. But to be fair, I mean, if you think how slow that is or how far behind, 2.16, and you kind of got the hinge, it's minimal, so you're not far. Yeah, what kind of like sort of an L-shaped position, so when your arms are here, you'd have the club sort of in that sort of position, so you're sort of hinging the wrist a little bit earlier. But to be fair, the fact you're getting the hinge is more than good enough. Okay, I'm worried about trying to hinge it too quickly, too soon. The fact you're getting your hinge now to the top of the back, so now you're creating pass. There's a lot less lift in that position. The body's rotated more, and you can see your head that hasn't sort of have to tilt this way to sort of reach down for the golf ball. The fact your head is staying sort of more straight on top of your shoulders there, you're over the ball. This one is sort of just that tilt as you go back. So that sort of lifting sensation. What we've got to try and focus on, which is probably going to be a little bit more possibly next lesson and moving into it, is the downswing motion now as you bring the club down. We don't want to be sort of pulling this club. You can see from me now, that to me it's more like a pull with the arms than the body twisting as you therefore come through. The arm then starts a little bit of bending, and you can see as you come through the golf ball, there's not much body twist there, that's more arms pulling. Now, what you'll find, if your arms pull you around the corner, your body can sometimes then fall forward. It's trying to catch up, you see. If your arms are swinging around here at the speed they are, at this point now where your arms out here, you'd expect your lower half to sort of be almost ahead of that, or at least catching up more. At the moment, if we just saw just that's sort of your setup position there, when in reality what we'd be looking for is a little bit more this way, almost like you're twisting through, a la throwing the ball. You wouldn't throw a ball and go that way. There'd be a bit more movement and rotation. So that'll come, I think, with a bit more practice. The lower half then sort of just comes through a little bit later at the end, but in reality that lower half now should have sort of come around a little bit more. I'm sure the movements there will give you a couple of practice drills you can practice with that. But for me, the main focus sort of now in the next couple of weeks is work on that hinge there. Is get that wrist hinge. If you start worrying about too much the other things, then the back swing won't go correct, and you'll be back to square one again. So get that hinging better. That for me is really, really good. You're creating some power. You're turning and hinging. You're creating power now. You're not going back and sort of just lifting your arms up and shortening them up or reducing the power that you've got. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah?
It does.
Good. Okay.